When it comes to playing video games, there is always a point where you will need to quit. Maybe because you're going out for the day, off to work, going to bed, tackling homework, having some dinner, or you've just simply had enough, or quit in a fit of rage because you can't handle it anymore. But some video games have other ideas and would rather make you feel guilty, insult you, jeer at you, and taunt you for even thinking such a thing, and perhaps in one last ditch attempt to keep you playing. As today, we check out 9 video games that mock you for quitting, and right here on the Easter Egg Hunter. First of all, we're starting off with developers Activision and their 1995 tactical vehicle simulation title, MechWarrior 2: 31st Century Combat. And particularly the DOS version, where at any point during gameplay, if you've decided to quit and press escape, then these following options will appear, which includes flee to DOS. But in order to do so, you will first have to confirm your cowardice by hitting 1. And there's another message when you try to exit the game before you've even started playing that reads, "Embrace cowardice? Yes or no?" Then in LucasArts' first-person shooter, Wild West Adventure of Outlaws, a game that follows the story of Marshal James Anderson, who is on a mission to take down the criminals who murdered his wife and kidnapped his daughter, that it is, if you decide to quit, and for whatever reason, it is when you come to hover the cursor over the exit option that the game will basically call you a chicken. Though if you're looking for some more hard-hitting insults, then look no further than id Software's Quake, where here on the Nintendo 64 port there are 8 different quit messages to observe. Some of the better ones include, "If you quit now, I'll throw a blanket party for you next time." "Are you going to quit this game just like everything else?" "Choose yes to quit like a big loser in life." "Choose no to stay proud and successful." "Do I need to bust your face open for trying to quit?" Or how about, "Man, I ought to smack you for trying to quit." Choose yes to get smacked out. Time for some PlayStation 1 action now with Probe Entertainment's Die Hard Trilogy, which provides us with 3 different styles of gameplay, with a third-person shooter for Die Hard, a light gun rail shooter for Die Harder, and a racing game for Die Hard with a Vengeance, which, to say the least, is a little grim. Anyway, if you quit here, not only does the game provide you with a typical yes or no, but there is also a not really sure selection that deals us with 3 extra options, including think about it, try again, and ask a friend, which if you select, the game will tell you to get a life. And from one game of carnage to another is Stainless Games' Carmageddon, where if you go to exit here, you will receive one of 3 messages that include: return to a life where you don't get internal organs in your hair, give up the joys of bursting open civilians and return to a life of reason, or how about return to real life, including kids, shopping and toilet training pets? So what else is there? Well, let's check in on Sonic Robo Blast 2, a 3D open source Sonic the Hedgehog fan game built using a modified version of the Doom Legacy port of Doom, and actually produces a rather long list of creative and amusing messages, and some of the better ones include: if you leave, I'll use my spin attack on you. Press N to unlock the ultimate cheat. Forget your studies, play some more. Is Egg Rock Zone too difficult for you? You're trying to say you like Sonic 2006 better than this, right? Though the last one is a little extreme, since it reads: Eggman's tied explosives to your girlfriend and will activate them if you press the Y key. Press N to save her. And that sort of threat and creativity doesn't stop there, as in Apogee Software's 1994 first-person shooter Rise of the Triad Dark War, the game wouldn't let you quit unless you agreed to accepting yours and your character's fate with the following options, including releasing cyanide gas, activating the guillotine, pressing Y to be shot by the firing squad, releasing the trapdoor, pulling the plug on the life support machine, or pressing Y to drive the car off a cliff. And the quitting craziness didn't stop there, because in Apogee Software's 2013 remake of Rise of the Triad, they decided to keep the quit screens, but this time added some sound effects. And finally, for our last two games, we're looking towards developers id Software, where first of all, it's Wolfenstein 3D, which provides us with some nice mocking quit screens, including Heroes press N, Wimps press Y. For Guns and Glory press N, for Work and Worry press Y. Press N if you are brave, press Y to cower in shame. Chickening out already? Press N for more carnage, or press Y to be a weenie. But the best of them all come from Doom, where according to John Romero, these following quit messages were only meant to be used during the development stages and were removed for the game's release. However, if you play the Shockwave Flash port of Doom, it is here where you will discover that the messages of profanity and insult have been returned to their former glory, and include, "You quit and I'll... If I were your boss, I'd deathmatch you in a minute. Just leave. When you come back, I'll be waiting with a bat." Hey Ron, can we say in the game? Don't quit now, we're still spending your money. You know, next time you come in here, I'm gonna toast ya. You're trying to say you like DOS better than me, right? Suck it down, a**hole. You're a wimp. And finally, you're lucky I don't smack you for thinking about leaving. Fuck you, pussy. Get the out.